Yo, you can hear me?
Yo, I can hear you, bro.
I can hear you too. Still, let me share my screen.
Yo,
Let me share my screen.
share my screen.
I sent a request.
Bro. Here a minute, let me get some real quick.
But
Let's go.
but I'm gonna go back to that price. It was the 20th.
Yeah, 20th of June.
But slow ass Wi-Fi. No. Bro, why is this hard? I'm going on the two different contracts because I want to see like what they did and like what they reached for because they're probably reaching for something. So I want to see. Sometimes NQ will be faster than ES, so it wouldn't take it out, and then wait, all right. So right here, yeah, there's a Friday. Okay. So when I said sometimes NQ will be faster, I'm probably seeing over here that NQ took out a high. Like it took out. How do I move this? So wait, I need to move this. All right. Okay, so right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the Friday. Okay. So you can see that ES failed to take this high, and this high right here is 11 o'clock on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. What does NQ do? Why's my time messed up, bro? Like lock in. All right, bro. Okay, it's back. 9:30. All right. So right here, where's my lines? Right here. ES took it. That's all we need to know for when it was 9:30. ES took that high at 9:30. But before that, what we were looking at was this and talking about the swing or whatever. So right here is from two to four is London's kill zone. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
this is when London's price action is more like expected to have a move, and we can see that we didn't have one here necessarily. It's not like a move that anybody really made money on. So like usually if like it's a Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
like I would like usually on a Tuesday I would come here to look to see if I could take a dip. If we're expecting a bye week on the Tuesday, I'll look to see if I could take a dip on the 2 to 4 a.m. If it dips, I buy it and I expect the price to continue running for something higher. Maybe here if it was a Tuesday, but this is a Friday, and from what we had from the whole week of Friday, Monday open right here was a buy day. It closed right here. No, that wasn't closed. Damn. It closed right here. This was overextended, like overextended price. So there's definitely like sell side right here. This is the buy side once it left it. This is the whole weekly range as of Monday. Tuesday comes, and let's say 2 to 4 for Tuesday. 2 to 4, there's no pullback in what I'd expect that we're expecting to reach
So wait,
that buy
close
side.
before you be expecting a pullback.
Yeah, because like okay, this week overextending on the open. Usually what you want to see price do is that they will fill up the gap or the opening range gap. Because right here, what happened here is that at 18 on Friday, at
Mm-hmm.
18 on Sunday, the market had opened for the week and it
15th
traded
on
higher.
Sunday. Oh, 8,
18,
oh,
yeah,
18 o'clock.
6 p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, 6 p.m. on
The
Sunday.
market opened, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there's a gap right here between where it closed last week and where it opened on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So the Friday before this week, it closed high, open here. This is a trade in itself. Like there's people, I think ICT talked about how he at the open of the week on Sunday, if there's a gap, he'll just take a trade that fills it, and he doesn't do that anymore. But I'm pretty sure there's price action that's like over a long period of time it happens. Like I don't know, but you can. I don't know. That's where people test on Sundays and see. But
Over a long period of time. That's so fucking true, man. Over a long period of time, like it might not happen how you expect it to happen,
yeah,
but it still happens.
yeah, it's still like over a long period of time. So what
Mm-hmm.
it does right here is it trades higher, and in our head it took over this buy side right here. Now
Uh-huh.
it's delivering to sell side. Uh, let's say this is the next market open at 18. It opens. There's no really much of a gap. There's nothing really like there's no gap right here. It opens, trades lower. It stays lower on Tuesday. It stays lower on Tuesday. There's no retracement in here on my 2 to 4 a.m.
Why do I
Let's
say
say
fair value gap to the left in that long line?
where
Is it just me on Tuesday as it opens on Tuesday? That like as
right
it's,
here.
yeah, yeah. Is there a
So
fair value
this
gap?
this is a breakaway gap. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm not good enough to know all of this shit beforehand, but ICT would have taken this as a breakaway gap because at 2 a.m., 2 to 4 a.m., if we want to see lower prices for the week because we are overextended on Monday,
Uh huh.
we want to see like, okay, 2 to 4 a.m., like, take some sort of retracement pullback. That's why it's like, if there's a pullback, I'll take that to the place that I want. So it didn't happen 2 to 4.
Wait, calm on, calm on, calm on. Sorry.
Okay.
Um, wait, give me a minute, give me a minute.
Okay, okay.
Uh, you said something. That's not a fair value gap. It's a what?
It is a fair value gap, but a breakaway fair value gap because
What? Why do you? Okay. Why is it a breakaway? Okay,
right
now
here,
breakaway fair
right
value gap.
here, right here, right, it
Mm-hmm.
trades up into it lightly and just dumps. Comes back, doesn't want to get into it. The 2 to 4, where I would like say, if I get a pullback, I would want to go the opposite way of the pullback to the drawn liquidity. So right here, it does not happen between our time frame, but ends up happening over here for the sake of liquidity. This is just a sucker play for what you call it, for smart money, or no, for retail traders that think it's still driving higher. So
Mm-hmm.
if we can go down to the 1 minute, like if that's what I expect, like in that whole like, that's retail, like okay, there's sucker play, whatever for retail, whatever. So as I said that, what I would want to see is that okay, it trades high, and it fakes that it wants to keep going higher and it just dumps. That's what probably happened there. So I'm dropping down to the 1 minute to go back to see if that's exactly what happened. Damn,
But
that's
just
funny.
you know how it works. Like imagine if when you drop to a 1 minute time frame, it takes you to the 1 minute of where you are
Yeah,
currently.
exactly, bro. I think there should. I don't know. There's probably a way to do it. I probably just haven't found it. I don't know, but I'm trying to go back there right now, though. Oh, yeah.
Taking a long time, bro. Like, bro, you're just gonna keep scrolling, 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 scrolling.
Yeah, okay, it's right here.
But breakaway fair value gap.
All right, so on the 15 minute, there's definitely a breakaway fair value gap because of. Let's see over here. If you look down into the 1 minute, what is
Uh-huh.
here? This is the real. I'm not gonna lie, this is a real breakaway fair value gap. But on the 15 minute, you could have told, like when I showed you that, oh, it traded up, it refused to go into it, failed, and then
Okay,
when it
okay,
when it
okay, okay,
reached up
okay.
into this, look at the
Uh-huh.
time that it reached up into it. When I say soccer play, bro, I mean like is pulling retail to take retail stop. So in the ideal soccer play, what you see in your head is that okay, we're overextended on the week from Monday. There's fair value on the bottom, like there's no sell side delivery on the current week that we have right now. We took out some measure of sell side or buy side with this trading from previous week Thursday, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it started to trade lower. It created this big gap right here. It
Uh-huh.
trades into it, but it created a 15-minute gap with this, all right? And you see this
With
price
15
comes,
minute gap. With the
yeah,
what? Come
with
again. He created a what?
a 15-minute gap over here.
On the 15-minute time frame, right?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
so on
On the 1 minute, it don't look like that. It don't look like.
no, on the 1 minute, it is that on the 1 minute. Hold on, where's Monday? Is this the Monday? I think this is yeah, this is the Monday. I think. Wait, what day is this? 16.
Bro, you're looking at two different charts. So that's EMI. It's micro EMI. Oh, EMI, EMI. No, that's Nasdaq 100, bro.
Yeah, I think that's the micro. It doesn't matter. Macro, Nasdaq, a mini Nasdaq.
Is it the
Is
same shit?
yeah, it's the same thing, just lower size. It's the broke people contract.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like $5 per pip or something like that.
No, makes sense.
And then okay, I think this is the Monday. Okay, yeah. So what I was saying is that on that 15 minute, we broke
Mm-hmm.
above this. This is buy side, right? We
Yeah.
know that this is a buy side. All right, it would be like this is a buy side, all right,
Yeah.
and then this is a sell side. This is a range on our 15 minute. We're on the higher time frame 15 minute right now. This is
Mm-hmm.
sell side right here. Sell side.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say you could definitely guess this, but it takes a lot of conviction. But bruh, you could see what price did, right? Like just off of that alone, like it doesn't even rediscover lower
Okay, so what you're
prices.
trying to tell me is that if you were in real time, you wouldn't have taken a trade on any of this.
I mean, I would, but on demo. Like that's my problem right now. I don't trust it yet. Like, I haven't really trusted it yet. I'm still very much retail, bro. Like it's so crazy. Like you can know all this shit, but still trade like retail because it's manipulation, fam. Like I was so stuck on like the 1 minute. I was so stuck on this chart alone before even finding out that fucking ES can control this and we could like send it lower or something like things like that. Right here we
So
have
so what you're saying
945.
right now is you're trying to make an explanation for the trade you will take.
Um, no, I'm trying to see what the chart is telling me, and
Okay.
then I'll go off that based off of the general consensus of what everyone else believes. So if everyone else believes that, okay, yeah, we drove higher, it's like, it's inside this fair value gap, they would probably think that, okay, it's broken the fair value gap and wants to trade higher. So people will probably be buying this, and that's where they fall. It fell at 1 p.m. too, so that's not even. This is a no trading day. I don't know, like no one is trading that. This is literally manipulation as well. This is accumulation. They hold the price till 12:40. which is kind of crazy to me. I'm pretty sure there was a news driver or something expectant this week because bruh. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check something. All right, let me check, bro. How do I move this shit, bro?
No, what are you trying to move?
Like it's like the label for whether like I'm recording or not. Like it's okay. I moved it down. I think I fixed it. All right. What I wanted to do right now is check the date of the 16th, 8:30. And there was no news. What happened on that day? There was no news, but we opened bullish. Right, where is it, bruh? All right, right here.
Fuck man. Do you wait? Don't you, bro? Do you ever think that you need just one strategy?
Uh, 8:30. Yeah, you just need one. Like you just really need one. But I be trading everything, bro. That's why I'm not profitable. I haven't found my strategy yet. If that makes sense. I found it, but I haven't taken action to trust it yet. What I would want, like, for my strategy, like something like this, like
Mm-hmm.
it breaks higher, and we break into like something like this is my strategy. Like this right here breaks and the trade's lower, but right here, based on time and everything, is pure manipulation, bro. Like it didn't go anywhere. It tapped into it a couple times. A couple of times. It does it here too, but it's not the same price action. That just tells you that it was just manipulation in the market.
Do you know the funny thing? Like, it's not even making like it's more like because you know what ICC says, right? He says like I've been watching his video and he's like, if you don't believe whatever I'm saying, go check the markets and see for yourself.
Yeah,
And to be honest, bro, I be checking the market and I be seeing it for myself. I don't be
yeah.
seeing the same shit he be showing. It's like it kind of looks like what he's saying, but like
It's because of the manipulation. He's just there at the right time. Always gotta remember that shit. He's just there at the right time. We are not like this is not the right time, obviously, because what are they doing? They're playing with people's money right here. Like it's
so how
not
do you know
going
when it's the
anywhere.
right time or not?
Once you
Because what I'm trying to do right now is to like get my eyes, because you know I'm trying to get my eyes used to seeing shit like that. Like you see like you look for certain indicators to know okay, yeah, fair value gap. Does he trade into it? Because to be honest, sometimes I just like the way that guy be teaching this shit. He makes it sound so logical, but
just
then you find out that it's not even like it's not as logical as you think it is. Like there are other things that have to come into play and shit like that.
yeah.
Because I was watching his video and it was like, once the buy side liquidity is taken, you make for a major move up or down. Now, once you see the major move up or down, you try and find your fair value gap within that major move, and then you wait for the market to trade into that fair value gap,
Hmm.
and then when the market trades into the fair value gap, you trade in the opposite direction of
And
what the market is trading currently.
and as soon
So
as you get on the chart, it's bullshit, fam.
that sounds very simple, right?
Yeah,
And then you see the examples he shows you. It's like, look at this, it does that. And the funny thing, bro, the charts he be showing be clean as fuck too. You're like, okay, okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's cause you don't have session. He targets sessions. Do you know what that is?
Like I know, like he targets times like 8:30 to this certain time.
Yeah, but that's I wanted to. It's not gonna show us on this time, but I could show you in the current price action to show what I
What do you
want to
mean?
say. But like the session times, like
What do you mean by session times? Did I
like
is
it'll
that
take the liquidity from the sessions. Like that's what the market really does, bro. I'm trying to
yeah.
see nine
So
thirty.
like so wait, 8:30 is that a session?
Um, 8:30
8:30.
is a time for everything, bro. 8:30 news usually drops there.
Yeah, but
8:30 news
like 8:30
opens.
to like 12.
Yeah, it's a key open. It's a
That's
key
a key
open.
open, right?
Yeah.
So you
So
look for major moves within that session.
nah.
Yes or no?
Okay. Okay, let me. Okay. It was 8:30. Let's look for 8:30 here,
Yeah,
and then we could tell, and we'll just see what it does with
yeah,
the 8:30. Okay, right here. All right, I'm just gonna
yeah.
mark this out. 8:30 opens right here. Where's the open, bro? Open is 550, 57, 75, some shit. All right, and then I'm gonna mark out the key opens actually. All the key opens 00. Then we have the midnight open, which is the day. So that's true day open basically. Um,
But like I don't feel like I'm like so with the videos I've watched, um, he
mm,
be trading like he was saying something about like time frames, and it was like 8:30 to 1, 12 to sorry 8:30 to 12. That's when you look for some moves. Like the fair
yeah,
value.
there's so much moves. There's so
12 to
much
1,
moves. So
you
much.
don't trade at all.
And then one, you don't trade at all.
No, he said something like 1 to 4. You look for like a market shift,
Okay,
something like that.
we could do that. 1 to 4.
Because bro, I be jotting this shit down, bro. That
Yeah, but is it
he
really?
said no, not even one. He said nah, it's not even one. It's 1:30 to 4:30, bro.
Oh, true.
You're
Oh
looking for
yeah,
market.
yeah. 1:30 to 4:30. Like he's bro. When you get deep into ICT, you know that this nigga gatekeeps, bro. He just told you, but like it's realistically 2 to 4. He's just saying 1:30. Like okay, you're there 30 minutes before it will actually happen, so you can see what happens before. So it's like you're already attentive. You're not lacking, because
Uh,
that's what the market is. The market like it feeds off of people that are lacking. Like if you're
yeah,
not
but like
aware of
you know
what's
what thing I
going
be
on.
finding? I be trying to find like crazy explanations for why the market be doing some crazy shit, and
Yeah,
like sometimes I get stuck and I'm like, like the logic doesn't make sense. I'm like, if this is meant to happen, he said this is meant to happen, and
yeah,
like to be fair, bro, I just be trusting this nigga blindly, bro.
yeah.
Because
Nah,
bro, if I actually find out that this guy ain't the truth, I'll be so pissed.
he
I'll be
he
so
is,
pissed.
but you gotta put the work in for your own self. Because what he does, he gatekeeps. He's not allowed. Like he's generally, like, legitimately not allowed to be doing this, bro. Like to the point where, like, when he was first coming up, apparently, like when he started posting his consistency and everything, and the money he was
Mhm,
making and teaching people,
mhm.
apparently the federal government came up to him and like told him, "What are you doing? Like, chill out. Like, what are you doing? This and that, blah blah." And like, they're like, you're crazy. You're wilding out. Like you're not supposed to be doing this. Apparently, so it's like
Because
he is the truth, but he's keeping some truths, bro. Like I promise you, this thing could have been way easier if he actually said the real truth of what he knows, bro. He's not. He's not telling everything. I promise. Such a gatekeeper, bro. He's talking about, oh, when my book comes out. When my book comes out. Fuck ass nigga.
that nigga a psycho too, man.
Yeah, he's a psycho, bro.
Like I don't know, man. I feel like he's got some mental shit that makes him look at the chat. Because for you to look at the chat and notice shit like that,
True, yeah. Like,
in 30 years too, like I don't
fam,
know.
is pure manipulation, bro. Like, you just gotta be able to control yourself, cause fam, these guys they'll spit you out, bro. Like, it's not funny. Like, you can have your idea and it will just go against you like that. It's like an attack, bro. But he just understands that, bro. You win some, you lose some, and then you just know that there's manipulation. That's all he knows. Like right now, what he would have been doing, he would have looked at this chart, this one, and YM. They would have all told him what the price would have wanted to do on this day. Because if I'm seeing right here on 9:30, or is it 10? Right, 9:30, right? 9:30, and the market just blasts bullish over the 8:30 open, blasts bullish, takes out that high. Where's the high? There's liquidity right here. If you that 15 minute. What was it? I don't want to drop the
Wait, wait,
ball.
wait, wait. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. I was hearing what you were saying, but I wasn't looking at the chat. So you were saying something. Like, what you showing me right now?
I was just showing you. I wanted to spot out the liquidity. So
And
on
that's
the
another thing too, man. Like, when do
higher
you
time,
guys put in, like, because this guy said something. He said something about the liquidity, like what you're gonna use as a reference to
yeah,
like spot liquidity and everything.
yeah,
It was like from 8:30 when it opens, like when the market opens, you look at the recent, like the most recent highs and the most recent lows.
and this is the most recent lows from when 8:30 open. Is this not?
Where's 8:30? That's that Monday line is
Yeah, 8:30 right here on Monday, and then we
Monday.
have the true day open over here, and then we have London sessions price action, and then we
So wait, the
have,
most recent, no, but like the most recent lows from Monday.
I mean, Monday's true open is right here, and then we have the 18 o'clock, the 6 p.m. open that
Mm-hmm.
drove higher. Remember, it drove higher, and we have the idea that okay, we was it that we closed bearish or something? I forget. We
Bro,
closed.
that's when the market started.
Yeah.
That's when the
Okay.
market
Yeah. Yeah.
started.
Okay. We closed high, right? We closed high. Market opened, and
From June to
apparently, yeah,
back, bro.
yeah. Apparently, it like fills up the gap over here. But on the Monday, what ICT says himself is that if there is an opening gap for the week, you would
Mm-hmm.
want to see price deliver into the opening gap before it makes the decision of going through the week. At least touch into the gap or something, some type of
Mm-hmm.
gap fill.
Yeah.
That's narrative. So on the Monday, we see that it didn't do. Did it do any of that? Let's see. It took out liquidity. This is a 15-minute high right here. I don't know if you remember. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
That's the high we were talking about.
Yeah. Okay. No. 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 That wasn't the high we were talking about.
What was it?
This is the high we're talking about because. Hold on. Let me go to the 15-minute on this. Um. It went good. I know.
Did you do it?
Yeah. I did.
So what did they say?
Um. Uh. Yo, give me 1 second, bro. I have
Ah,
to.
bro.
Yeah. They just said that they
Is
will
it muted?
contact. Huh?
Is it muted?
Yeah. They said they will call back, and that's it.
Are you not going for this movie? The year is okay now, right? Are you still going?
Yeah.
The year means what? I should force you to go. You should be willing to say, as in, like, I'm going now. You
Okay.
sure that he's not paying you again?
It is. I'm just. It's just here now. I don't.
Okay, you don't want to go today. You
I,
don't want to go today now. You can stay till maybe like Wednesday. Because there's no tomorrow is public holiday. Are you going today?
tomorrow is a public holiday.
Are you not aware that tomorrow is the July 1st? Nothing open tomorrow. Nothing open tomorrow.
Are you okay though? All right, I'm back. All right, so we're on the 15-minute. Bro, my mom's calling me again. One sec.
Ah,
Mom. I've seen them around. I do. I do know it for. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard anything. I'll just check. Ma? Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay, we'll see. Okay. I don't even know. All right. All right, bro. I'm back. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here,
All
bro.
right.
I'm here with you.
Bet. All right. I'm gonna go 1 hour actually. All right. So we're just gonna look at it from the 1 hour and then drop down. Like we'll just be dropping down as we go.
Sure.
So the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour range that we'll look at. This is a swing low, swing high. So I'm just gonna mark it out again so that you can like kind of see and like have an idea. Or actually, I'm gonna point this one out in time because obviously we're very bullish right now. We're on buy side. We're trading to all-time highs. So that's the liquidity that got taken out. Even buy side got taken out. That's crazy. But we're playing in this range right now as of right now. And then this is like previous weeks. The market open over here, but I can't see my fucking time, gang. All right, the market open over here, right here. I can't see my time, bro. This thing is pissing me the fuck off.
Wait, how? But I can see it though. What time?
Like the bottom. Okay, I'm just
Like
gonna
you
move
got, you
it.
gotta be at the candle for you to see your time.
Yeah, there's this. I don't know if I can hide it. Oh, video panel. Okay, I hit it. Right. Okay. I fixed it. All right. So it's 11 o'clock. Okay, no, we'll go back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the two. We'll go. Okay, we'll go to True Day Open actually, since we have True Day Open marked out. So this is True Day Open. We can see it on the 1 minute, but this is a 1 hour before it trades into this. So right here we have sell side. This is the most recent buy. No, okay. Sell side is the most recent buy side.
Mm-hmm.
So you can mark out most recent buy side, right?
But
And
that's
then
not
see.
liquidity take though.
Not able. I mean, that is liquidity. That buy side
Yeah.
is liquidity. Like,
But it didn't take out liquidity though.
did it? We'll see. Like, as of right now, price hasn't done anything. We were currently trying to see what price wants to do because if you look right here, the candle is in the middle. It's literally in constant encroachment. It's not
Okay.
like. Let me
You
see.
see, if it was me, like right now, with what you just said and everything, but I would take that as um forever you got.
Well, this. All right, let's
Yeah,
mark it out, man.
like bro, like look at that, like you don't see that forever you got,
Yeah,
man.
I see it. Like, I
Yeah,
do see it, but what I would take it is with the time, I would take it and see. I wouldn't buy anything there. I'm not gonna lie.
but when the 1 hour time frame, aren't you?
Yeah, in the 1 hour time frame, it looks good. I ain't gonna lie, it really looks good. But you will buy it. You said,
Nah, why would I buy, bro? I'm selling.
oh, you're selling. All
Yeah,
right, but
sell, bro, sell.
yeah, actually, yeah, that does look like it. It tapped into the consequent encroachment quite literally, and then
Consider what?
the consequent encroachment, the middle,
Bro, wow,
the
what's that?
50% of the range. So this is a range. A range is a leg in price action where there was movement. So it's like this is the most recent range, like it bought up. So there's buy side because it rejected off there and left stops. There's buy stops there. There's sell stops here. There's no, yeah. There's buy stops here, sell stops. So what buys
Why would you take your sell stops there when you can take your buy? When you can
is
take your
it's a sell stop right here because as the market got here, it started trading higher. So there's people in this move right here that have their stop loss right here, and they're in profit right
you even
now.
know the funny thing. You know the funny thing. If
What?
if you look back,
Yeah,
you see that high from that yellow point where you took.
yeah,
Look at that high.
yeah.
Hmm.
hmm
I could take that as that was on what? That was when did that happen? That happened on
On Thursday, close. This was Thursday's
Thursday.
price action, like the close right here, basically. Thursday's price action close right here, and then you
Wait,
say this is
wait, don't you
Thursday's
wait?
high.
You look here. I'm seeing enough fair value gap right here, man.
Where here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. We'll mark it out too.
Abi, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Is
And then it buys into it too, man.
Yeah, but we want to see our reaction. Right here is pivot points, bro. Have it in your head that fair value gaps are a place for market. Like that's where you want to be targeting. You don't want to be really taking from there. Does that make
For real?
sense? No, because that's where they could fuck you up more, bro. Like they disrespect it, they respect it, they'll disrespect it,
But like,
come back and
but
respect
like,
it.
okay. So how do you take from a fair value gap?
You have
Like,
to watch like for precise entries. You have to see, okay, right here, we
mhm,
closed we closed with a wick. I
mhm,
would wait. I would wait here. I wouldn't be longing because that's stupid. Right here, they can literally do what they want right here. It's a fair value gap for a reason. They're
mhm.
going there to make that place balanced. So if there's too
Yeah,
much buying, too much selling, they'll balance it out. Does that make sense? And when it's
yeah.
balanced out, then they can take their move somewhere. So let's say it was balanced out and they went it back to it will continue. It was balanced out, but okay, it's balanced out now and the sell stops here. They take the sell stops because they want to go higher. They take anybody that was inside of this move. Take bro. If in your head you're supposed to think of the market as a fucking machine coming to eat you, bro. Like that's how it is. Like, and if you can like just navigate your way out of trouble, then you're good. Because trouble is right here. Trouble isn't right here. This is like a low. Trouble is right here, in my opinion.
Right where?
Like in this fair value gap. If I was here and I had a buy, I would sell one contract or take a partial right here and I'll wait to see what price wants to do.
You will sell one contract.
Yeah, because that's what I'm offloading as smart money because I know that when price gets there, people or retail would be looking to execute there. They'll be looking to
But
buy there, they'll be looking to sell there, they'll be looking to do anything in the fair value
but
gap.
if you sold right where your mouth is,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose, bro. Like you're
Wow.
not gonna make that shit. Like
No, like
you,
if I bought right here and then I sold right here, how am I
oh, if,
losing?
oh, if you bought, if you
Yeah.
bought right, okay.
Like if I bought right here and
Oh,
I
that's your
sold right
entry. If
here.
that was your entry, and then
Yeah,
you sold right there.
yeah, literally. And
Okay.
you can time this entry right here because once you see a change in state of delivery, and let's say
Uh-huh.
what happens here? Takes out a low. This is liquidity in my opinion. I think
Uh-huh.
NQ probably
That's sorry. That's your trading. That's your trading strategy. You take out like
liquidity.
you time the liquidity, and you trade against where that liquidity is
Yeah.
going.
So I'm trading the reverse of the liquidity.
The reverse of the liquidity.
Because in my opinion, from what I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
that is the only price action
That's
that
consistent.
works more
That
consistently.
works. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Everyone that fucking sells inside here, me that have been selling and buying in here, they cook me, bro. They fucking cook me. So it's like I know that okay, they have the power to manipulate whatever the fuck they want inside the fair value gap. That's what I understand. So it's like I wouldn't want to be executing there. I want to be offloading there because I know that that is where they will be dealing. So it's like if I'm in a trade that's going there, then I know that okay, I have a higher likely probability of executing a profit
Yeah, that's okay.
and leaving in profit because I know that is where they'll want to do some magic or do executions to decide where next to go. So that's how people feel. Once they see that, okay, in the order books, there's a lot of people buying, that's when they drop this shit. Because there's too much people in profit right now, so they're balancing this bitch out. They're taking people's stop losses. So I would have probably already been safe. I'd have exited right here. Right even before it ticks, like just for like drawdown and like what they call it slippage because there is slippage when it like drives this fast like you could get filled at like once it drives back and just drops like you could get filled right here or some shit like if it has like a dangerous wick like this definitely caused slippage the way it just dropped like went and dropped down and closed
Mm-hmm.
this probably happened in like the last 10 minutes like it was already buying over here last 10 minutes of this 1 hour candle, which is the macro, the
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes, the last 10 minutes it wicked and then just dropped. And that's where like you would know that okay, there's probably a higher likely chance that we continue lower. And I don't know, I'm starting to like use this. I think it's just like another way to look at price, but starting to see that if you can kind of look at the wicks and the respect of the quadrants of the wick, you would know that okay, yeah, we're expecting to
Great.
go lower because it's not wanting to get to the premium. It's not one
But what's
integration.
what's the name of this indicator?
Premium is it's not an indicator. It's the Fibonacci.
Or Fibonacci retracement?
But yeah, I just turned it into a premium discount that shows the one level
How do you
0.75.
turn it into that?
You just edit it. So you could come here and wait,
Profiles.
wait, let me delete that. So actually yeah, I'll just show that one. You
Oh,
just
crazy, bro.
settings and then you just edit the time.
The time and everything. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But then there's a template for the fib retracement. This is the one that people be using for retracements and shit. I think I just used that one today even to see where like oh we could go all time highs. If you have you heard of ICT's I even forget what it is.
Like how the market equilibrium or whatever.
Yeah. Entering off of equilibrium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
entry
the
zone, yeah.
0.75 range. Like I
It's
kind of
0.75. I thought it was 0.50.
nah
Yo,
zero
this
point
minute is
five
about
zero.
to end, bro. You wanna
Zero
start
zero
your
point 0.50
yo
is
yo yo
this
yo. This Zoom meeting is about to end, bro.
oh true.
Like
But I was
you wanna send send an link and I'll
yeah
join.
yeah can't stop. Let me just do that right now
Nah.
actually.
Yo, bad man. So, bro.
Yo, all right, back. Let me continue, bro.
Sorry.
All right, all right. I think we were just noting out the highs and shit.
Yeah.
Back. I'm gonna make this thicker. All right, so this is a swing. This is a range. So right now we're currently in this range. Opened up on Sunday, trading into Mondays.
Bro, how are you able to split your screen into two on this trading shit?
I have the I have a subscription.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Which one?
not even, bro. I just got one just now, bro.
The reason why?
$20 one. I got the cheapest one, bro.
Is that serious, isn't it?
Yeah, just because
Or you're plugging your PC, bro.
she told me, bro. I didn't even get the interview. Fuck these people, bro. I didn't get the job. I'm dead. Um, yeah, like the interview I just did. They told they said they're gonna pass on me. Fuck that.
Bro.
But, bro, the 1 hour, 1 a.m. and then you see 2 a.m. open. Right here, there'll be a trade because we've already broken past that. So I would be looking for a pullback before I enter to target right
Where?
here.
Right.
Right here on the 1 hour, we've seen that, oh, this 1 hour closed above it, disrespecting this. So in a general sense, I'd want to see
What does that
me
mean though? If the 1 hour closed above what? The 1 hour closed above
this
what?
fair value gap right here,
Yeah.
right? This is a
Oh,
big,
it closed above the fair value gap.
yeah,
So
it
like,
closed. So right here,
oh,
right before that, it respects it, right?
yeah. But yeah. It
Because
doesn't respect it anymore.
because I'm smart money or whatever. I
Yeah,
want to
like
be more
yeah, obviously,
patient.
yeah, we won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do
Yeah,
that.
I want to be more
Either way,
patient.
we're looking for it to go low.
So we'll
Yeah, like to
buy
retrace and come back down.
exactly. So that because that gives us a fair entry to
Yeah,
finish what it basically started.
yeah.
So if I see over here, so if I could drop down into this time frame, which is the 3 minute 3 o'clock, where you could look at the price action and see like how it bought and whatever.
But I
So
don't think this shit is crazy. Like, look at this shit right here. Look at that. Like it's so confusing to be honest. I don't know if it's manipulation or we're using the wrong logic.
yes,
But bro, look at this. For the fair value gap, for the first fair value gap
yeah,
that we looked at, that if you look at the one on the I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
the first value gap on where
Like the first like the one above the one that the other one we're talking about.
here,
Yeah, that one right there. You
yeah,
see, it literally obeys all what we need. Like it literally does all what we need it to do. It retraces into the fair value gap a
hmm,
little bit, and then it gives us the perfect entry to also enter too. And
right
then it
here,
starts retracing down.
yeah.
Normally, if you are taking this trade, what would you take your partials? So not even partials. What would you take your yes partial? What would you take your profit?
This is
At the,
Friday.
huh?
This is Friday.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Friday.
Okay.
But like
So
normally you would take it like you would take your like your you take your profit where at the most recent lows, like at the
yeah.
lows of liquidity, like right where, like right, like way
Right here we have AM. This is New York AM session. So it targeted and took out New York's low. So any liquidity that was buying at the open at 9:30, the
uh-huh.
liquidity had been taken out once it respected this fair value gap. It wicked above this one, so that in a sense is a liquidity grab, and it respects this whole price range and just dips. So right here, you would see a setup. Like I can like yeah, there was definitely a setup that took out this recent liquidity. This looks like A plus if anything, and then it targeted the most recent sessions liquidity low, which is right here. And then we have 2 to 4, which is also the London sessions liquidity. And then I think ICT usually calls this a order block just because like it starts trading higher. So this is like a order block or something. Is the last down close candle. So right. So if we have that in our mind, I would be taking my part my I'll take profits right here, not even partials. But if I
Where,
was
where?
targeting right here, 10 a.m. thing, the session, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be targeting the session because
So that's where you take your profits.
that's algorithmic. The session is
Okay.
algorithmic because it's taking out the liquidity. That's what the market does. Takes
Oh,
out
makes
whoever
sense.
that's in profit. So I'll be targeting that. It's like a first draw, and then we have right here the 2 a.m. as well, which could be a stretch, but it's still a target, and it does deliver that. But it delivers overnight. Like you can see, it close right here, opens overnight, and then just starts trading higher from
Doesn't
like
bro? It opens at 6 a.m. Six. It opens at 6 p.m. How's that overnight?
is it trades overnight. Like it opens right here, it closes on
Mhm.
Friday, and then market trades down while no one is there. Like the market isn't open, of course, but it opens at that price. So that means the price did
Oh
fall.
yeah, that's Sunday. Oh yeah, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I get what you're
Sunday,
saying. I get
yeah.
what you're
So
saying.
now
Friday.
what it did right here, it just rebalanced
Yeah.
the inefficiency from the gap.
Oh, now I understand,
It
bro. Fuck.
rebalanced the gap. So it just now closed and rebalanced the
Yeah,
close of
rebalance.
Friday.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. So
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 yeah, as you were
yeah.
saying.
But yeah, that's that's like the target. Like usually like targets would be sessions like London low, New York low. The next after doing all of this, the next session would be the next session that hasn't been tapped into would be the buy side of the New York, the current New York, and then the buy side of the PM session. This is the high of the PM session from Thursday. And then there's also buy side from New York. This is nine, there's eight, nine, whatever, whatever. There's that buy side. And then yeah, market already fucking sold down. So at this point, we just have pure buy side in the sense that we're already trading to all time highs. If it was bearish and this was still during the season of tariffs,
Hmm.
then you would be looking for this to continue, to just keep dumping. But the narrative is that the market is trading to all time highs, is now bullish. So all these dip downs are just liquidity grabs that want to go higher. So right here, we respect it. I want to see on the 1 hour because there's actually something that I don't really get right now. The price actions are not matching up in a sense.
That's
I
I don't
think
know, man. So it's not only me that be having this kind of confusion when price actions don't match. I mean,
no idea.
some of it is because I don't like there's some things I don't know, obviously,
Yeah,
you know.
but
But
in
I be trying to like apply the things I be learning, even though I'm not even done learning yet. But I be trying to make sense of the things I be learning before I move on to the next thing.
yeah,
You know.
but that's normal. But it just takes time to get used to. So right here, when I was saying that, oh, like they disrespected this fair value gap, what you would want to see is a pullback of some sort. But you can see it trades into the fair value gap and just keeps trading higher. So that means this fair value gap is so valid because price already broke above it. It pulls back down, but it respects it. You see it pulls back down, but it respects it. It doesn't want to get lower. This is a gap right here. So if in our head we want that to be on field or stay on field, and we'll just be targeting buy side because
So it pulls back down and it doesn't respect it, right?
yeah, it pulls back down and it doesn't respect it. Right here, maybe that's like a tiny gap, right? In the 1 minute, right? It reacts off of it, pulls back down. It literally taps the top of the fair value gap. And then the next candle starts trading higher. If I'm not buying in this next candle, does that like, that's like, why aren't you doing that? Because you've seen it doesn't want to go lower. It's already gone lower. It opened, filled the gap right here. We thought that it would have respected here. It did not respect it. Traded higher, broke the high, came.
Mm-hmm.
This is consequent encroachment. Consequent encroachment is so like important if you want to like take setups in a fair value gap, because
Can you spell it for me? Consequence.
consequent approach. I can't spell that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I just put CE. Like CE is like the best way. C dot E. That's what I annotate it as.
Consequent. Is it yours?
Consequent.
Encroachment.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
Is Consequent, and
Yeah.
then encroachment. It's just the 50%. Because if you have the idea of this, if you look at this green and black and red,
Mm-hmm.
right here is a consequent encroachment. It's the middle
Where?
of it. This is premium. This is discount. I buy
Okay.
here. I sell here. Like I just like I sell. I buy in the lower quadrant. I sell in the lower quadrant. That's what it is. So we see that traded higher, and then if we put it on the consequent encroachment of the gap, because you can still like bro, consequent encroachment is fucking everywhere at this point. The way I be using it. Hold on, let me switch this shit out. Premium discount. So you have the consequent encroachment. Tap. I could find the setup right here just in a second, but you can see it just kept rallying buy side. After this buy side, bro,
Mm-hmm.
there's a reason why this happened, fam. Like this whole big candle, it
Mm-hmm.
happened because of the liquidity that it grabbed. So the stops here converted, like once the stops were triggered, it converted into the market people that wanted to buy that, the people that manipulate this bullshit. So as soon as it hit it, it
Mm-hmm.
paired up with our order for joining the buys. So it just induced liquidity into the market because it took these people's money, and now there's a flood of liquidity pushing it higher to reach into this fair value gap. Fair value gap happens. Remember, we take partials or we exit. We don't really execute there. We only execute there when we are 100% sure, when we have the confirmation confluence. This is 100% sure because we blast through this bitch, come here,
What do you
it
say?
wicked. This is 100% sure because,
What's 100% sure? The fair value gap there.
yeah, this one, because we blasted through this buy side. We
Yeah.
There's
So obviously,
hella
like,
volume.
sure. So like, obviously, like taking a sell trade here.
Nah, nah.
Where?
You're just taking a buy trade, like to take out this liquidity. We're so close to the liquidity that like it has to get taken out. Like it just has to for sell side to happen. Do
So
you
what would your entry be?
for entering here, like
Yeah.
after this closes, literally the next candle, if I see we're respecting the fair value gap and it's already wicked down, you know
Mm-hmm.
what PO3 is?
What's period three, bro? Oh my god.
So PO3 is power of three. So it's like the open,
Oh, power. Oh, wait.
yeah,
Power of three.
open, high, low,
You
close,
see
yeah.
three, like two candles touch each other, and then I think the last one or the next one after the last one just rises above that one, right?
Nah, is how the candle opens.
Okay, what is that? Okay, what
I
does that
can I
mean?
can I
Power
can
of
show
three.
you here actually. So if we want to use the power of three to enter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll color that different.
Mm-hmm.
Um, actually, let me change that. Okay. So if I want to see, actually no, not there. Let's do this power of three. Let's do the most recent price action because realistically, you won't see what that future price is saying. Um, so the most recent price action right here, right? It opened, right? It wicked down. Like the power of three is literally open, manipulation for liquidity, goes back past the open,
Mm-hmm.
goes up,
Mm-hmm.
grabs liquidity, and then
Mm-hmm.
comes down to close. That's what PO3 is.
Okay, and what did you open? Like, give me
It
like
opened
what
right
did you?
here, like exactly at. If you can look up here in my time right here, you see right here.
Yeah.
So this is open, high, low, close. So it opens. If I put it exactly on the
Wait. What the fuck? That's what it's used for?
yeah.
Oh my god.
So if I put it
Jesus
exactly on the
Christ.
candle, I'll see that
Jesus
it
fucking
opens.
Christ, bro.
Yeah,
So wait, open high. Just wow.
open eye
Okay,
low
okay,
close.
okay, okay, okay. So okay. So back to what you were saying. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it opened over here. It wicked down, manipulated, and then it closed up over here. So in that, hold on. With all of that in my head, I'm gonna drop down to like the 15 minute. Let's say 15.
Okay,
I'm
but wait though.
well.
Okay.
Well, you want to ask something? Okay.
I was thinking of something. So
Yeah.
wait, the PO3, does it happen with one candle or with three
Bro,
candles or a bunch of candles?
time is fractal, bro. It happens from the second candle, 2 minute candle, 3 minute, all the candles. Every single candle prints like this, regardless of the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this,
like
so right now, right? If you take it in, this one,
mhm.
like the 1 hour PO3, we have the idea that okay, 1 hour opens right here, and once the 1 hour comes down and we are expecting the price to go up, I will drop down to a lower time frame, and I'll see okay, our open is right here. We're currently trading right here. I'll look for a
No,
fair value
sorry.
gap to
Wait,
get
wait.
disrespected.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you come again? Like, can you like repeat what you said again?
All
I'm
right,
trying
all right. So it's like this is our 1 hour. Remember when I noted the high and the low?
yeah, that's the
So
1 hour itself.
yeah,
The whole
and
1 hour
yeah,
candle
and
itself.
I'm
Uh-huh.
currently in the 15 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking to be a participant in this buy, I would have known that we opened right here, and then currently the market traded down. And if I want to see a trade up, as we're down here, I'll look for a change in state of delivery, a fair value gap, like disrespected, like a sell side fair value gap traded into and then
Mm-hmm.
respected for buys. Like it's not respecting sell side, it's respecting buy.
No, yeah, it's like
So
it's going the opposite
yeah,
direction.
it's going the opposite
It's happening
direction.
to the fair value gap, but it just keeps going up. Uh-huh.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
so once I see something like that and like that's a confirmation to me that okay, selling is not like the smartest thing, it's not the best like decision to make. I'll look
Sentiment.
for where liquidity is. I'll see, okay, there's liquidity there, there's liquidity there. I'll look, okay, drop down to the minute, drop down to 5 minute, drop down to whatever to look for an entry. Most likely the entry is on 1 minute. The entry is always on 1 minute. So it's like 15 minute as well. I'll see that, okay, our 15 minute right here, what do we have? We have a fair value gap on the 15 minute time frame that it tapped into and respected. So that's this right here is the wick. This is the bottom wick. The price opened at, remember it was 70, was it 70? It was 70 something,
Uh-huh.
70 50, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was 70 50
And no, fuck, we're not be getting confused with this. Like,
right here.
bro, 70, 50, 70
Yeah,
point 50.
6,070.50. You see it? And
Mm-hmm.
then I dropped down to 15 minute.
Wait, what do you press to change that time frames real quick? What command are you pressing?
Just the number, like 15, like 1 5, and it does it.
And it does it. Wow.
Yeah. And
Good.
then
So wait, go back. 'Cause,
yeah,
yeah. So we're looking for six zero seven
yeah,
zero point five,
yeah, 70 50.
and that's somewhere right. That's there, right.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Let's
right
see.
here. So the
That's where it
market,
opened.
yeah, it opened right here. And if we look 15 minutes, we're on the 1 hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1 hour right now is 9:15. So the 1 hour opened at 9 o'clock. So we
Mm-hmm.
go and look for 9 o'clock on the 15 minute time frame. 9 o'clock on the 15 minute time frame opened bullish, traded up, traded down into the fair value gap. Right? I see that and it's like I'm expecting buy side currently at 9:15 and I know the market opens at 9:30, so I'm expecting volume. Does that make sense? Market
Can you?
opens at 9:30, I expect volume. There's buy side right here. If we blow
Mm-hmm.
past, where is it? Buy side right here. If we blow past buy side, of course it's gonna be volume as well too because there's literally buy stops there. So
Uh-huh.
I come down, I see that, then I drop to 5 minute again. Just because like I'm showing you step by step.
Yeah.
So I drop down to 5 minute
Okay.
and we see that this is that fair value gap on the 15 minute that we noted.
And that it got disrespected to you.
I wouldn't say it got
Yeah,
disrespected.
no,
I
yeah,
mean, it
yeah.
tapped into it and respected. It respected it. It didn't even. Where is it? Didn't even fucking tap. This is ES. I think NQ probably did it then. You see what I just said? NQ probably did. So that means like I'll be watching the two of them at the same time to see which one is doing which, and then you know which one is fake because they manipulate it, bro. Like so, it's like you would want to expect to see okay, if one is doing something and the other isn't doing something. Hold on, what's going on? So it's like you know, I go back to the 20 or 16 minutes. Bro, why is this so long, bro? Okay, I think. I hope I annotated that hourly back. I hope. Okay, I think we're back. Alright. So this is the buys that we ended up taking, or like we're trying to take right here, right? Or no? Right. Probably, is it?
Yo, let me call you back real quick. My dad's calling me right now.
Alright,
Okay, okay. Oh,
calm, calm,
uh,
calm. Alright, done.
no, no, no.
9:30. 9:25. Alright, here. Hmm. The fair value gap was 735. There's no fair value gap here. See? I knew it. That's why it didn't make sense. Ah! Damn, bro. Damn, no job. No job. Fuck. They really did that to me. I'm pissed. What do you mean I don't get to do the job, bro? Like, I should hate the workplace, bro. Fuck. Like, if someone's willing to do the job and you're not taking it, fuck you. Bro, this guy's actually rejecting me. That's crazy. Damn. I'm just taking that in. I'm not gonna get my money from, bro. I'm tired. 35. Price action right here is so spotty. That explains. How do you even go to old price range fast, bro? Like, I just like, bro, what the hell is this? I better move, Joe. 735. Yo, what the hell? No way, NQ was a shitty one. Damn. So ES really, ES really did that. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Bro, what am I gonna do, bro? What am I gonna do? I'm dying over here. Market opens. Takes us outside. Damn. NQ was so shit. I'm gonna have to start trading ES, guys. Looks so booty, bro. Nah, it's not possible. But this is though. Then it just buys out of everywhere. If I go into it, I'm not gonna find my entry. Bro, I'm not gonna get my money. Just give me my money. Bruh. I don't wanna be seeing shit like this, bro. Bro, messed up, man. Messed up. even push this. Is Suzuki sedan efficient for purchase and use, especially on board and constantly a used one? For
Where's he? Oh shit, it's raining.
Mm.
That was an accident. Mm. can't get on top step, but I have to take this. Fuck.
Order filled. Order filled.
That shit was scary.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.